Hello, Nearly New Models here again. I've been asked to do a video on the comparisons of Dutch lap vinyl siding and how to measure your siding if you have Dutch lap and want a custom mount made. Nearly New Models Dutch lap siding mounts will look different than the standard mounts, but will install almost exactly the same. All my other videos show installation on a standard style siding, but my mounts in the videos do not fit Dutch lap. Dutch lap is a new style of siding that's becoming very popular on new houses or older houses with newer vinyl siding installations. If you have a newer home, your house was probably just resided, you probably have Dutch lap style siding. These are some examples of the Dutch lap style. I thought now would be a good time to show you how to measure a Dutch lap siding and how my mounts are measured and made. However, just because you have Dutch lap does not mean that you can't mount your doorbell. You'll want to email me on my store using the request custom order at the top of the page if you have this type of siding. I can make custom mounts for it and all other types of siding, but please note that the mounts that are in my store are for standard traditional straight lap vinyl siding only and will not fit on Dutch lap. This is a piece of straight lap standard, and to measure it, you simply measure from one piece and to the overlap of the next piece. This is a 4-inch piece of siding, and to measure projection, you simply measure the overhang here, and you'll see that this is slightly more, or right at 1/2 inch. The easiest way to measure your vinyl siding is to break it down into A, B, C, D, and E measurements with a pencil first. The A will be the full length of the panel, B is just the flat spot, C is the slope, D would be the projection, and E will be the flat spot at the top of the siding. This one has no E measurement. This one does have an E measurement. It's this flat spot here. And usually that'll be about 1/4 of an inch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this sample here to get our measurements. So what you do is, first thing you'll want to do is you'll wanna mark with your pencil on your siding to make it easier to measure, right at the center of where the curve from B and C start. And it will be an estimate. You'll probably want to, if you can see the siding from the side, you'll want to mark as close as you can to the center of where the curve starts and stops. And then we have another one. Actually, this one doesn't have one. This one would have a mark here and a mark approximately here. So what we'll do to measure A is we'll get out our tape measure and we'll measure the full height of the panel. And this one here, we go from the bottom of this piece to the lip of the curve where the curve turns, and we'll see that this is 4.5 inches. So A would be 4.5 inches. B, what we'll do is we'll measure from the mark that we made on the curve slope to the bottom of the panel. And as you can see, this one looks approximately 2.5. These numbers don't have to be 100% accurate, but the closer you are to getting them exact, the better your panel will fit. So now we'll do C. We'll do the same thing on C. We'll measure from the curve, the mark that we made, to the projection. This one here looks like right at 2 inches. And one way you'll know that you have the measurements correct is B plus C will always equal A. So if these two numbers match up to A, then you know you have these accurate. And if you have an E, like on this one, so you'll have a A, which is the full length, a B, which is the flat front, a C, which is the slope, plus the little flat spot at the top, B plus C plus E will equal A on this piece. And now we want to do the projection. The projection on this piece looks to be about 1/2 inch, but one way we can tell for sure that makes it a little bit easier to measure is take a piece of paper and push it all the way up under your siding, and then mark with a pencil laying flat, mark a line onto your piece of paper. Now take your tape measure and measure from the edge of your piece of paper to the line, and we can see that it is exactly 1/2 inch projection. So hopefully this video explains some of the different siding types and how to measure if you have Dutch lap siding. Thank you for watching.